The Starlight Messenger begins now. Tonight, you are not where you think you are. You are somewhere quieter, somewhere untouched by noise, somewhere the world has finally stopped asking anything of you. Above you, the sky stretches endlessly, dark, deep, alive with light. The kind of sky you forgot existed because you've been too busy surviving beneath it. And for the first time in a long time, you are still, not frozen, not stuck, just still. Your shoulders loosen, just a little. Your jaw unclenches, without you forcing it. Even your breath slows down, like your body finally realizes it doesn't have to brace itself right now. You don't remember how you got here. You don't remember leaving or choosing this place, or even deciding to stop, only that your feet are moving, slow, steady, unhurried, guided by something you can't quite name, but also don't feel the need to question. The ground beneath you is soft, cool, textured in a way that feels real, but not distracting. Each step lands without resistance. No sharp edges, no pressure, no urgency, just quiet support, meeting you exactly where you are. There are no buildings, no roads, no glowing screens pulling your attention away from yourself, no voices asking you to explain, defend, perform, or prove. Just open space and a sky full of stars that feel closer than they should, closer than you remember, closer than you've ever allowed yourself to notice. You look up and something in your chest loosens, not all the way, but enough to take in a deeper breath without forcing it, enough to feel something shift without needing to understand it, enough to listen, because the silence here is not empty. It's full of something patient, something aware, something that has been waiting, without pressure, without expectation, just waiting for you to arrive. And then it happens. A streak of light cuts across the sky, fast, sharp, gone before your eyes can fully adjust. A shooting star. You stop walking, not because you were told to, not because you made a decision, but because something inside you pauses. Something recognizes the moment before your mind can catch up to it, like a memory just brushed against your spirit, like a truth you buried gently, just rose to the surface without asking permission. And suddenly, you know exactly what it was, that thing you've been ignoring. The feeling you tried to explain away, the quiet voice that kept rising at the most inconvenient times. Soft, but persistent. This isn't right. You felt it. Before anyone else said anything. Before anything went wrong. Before you had evidence or proof or confirmation. Before the story unfolded in a way that made it make sense. You knew in your body, in your chest, in the way your stomach tightened, in the way your thoughts tried to outrun something you couldn't name. And still, you questioned yourself. You gave it time. You gave it excuses. You gave it the benefit of the doubt. Even when it was costing you peace, you told yourself maybe you were overthinking. Maybe you were being sensitive. Maybe you just needed more clarity. But the truth is, you were never confused. You were just trying to be reasonable in a moment that required honesty. And those are not the same thing, not out loud, but clearly, something within you begins to speak, not in panic, not in urgency, not in fear, but in a tone that feels steady, ancient, familiar, like something that has always been there, just waiting for you to stop long enough to hear it. And this time, you don't interrupt it. You don't rush to analyze it. You don't try to soften it or reshape it or make it easier to accept. You listen. You let it come through exactly as it is. I trust what rises within me, even when I cannot explain it. I honor my inner knowing, even when the world asks me to doubt it. I do not abandon myself just because something is unclear. I do not silence myself just because others don't understand. I release the need to gather proof before I allow myself to feel. I release the habit of waiting for something outside of me to confirm what I already know. What I feel matters. What I sense is real. What I notice is valid, even if no one else acknowledges it. I am allowed to trust it before it makes sense. I am allowed to move before I am validated. I am allowed to choose myself without permission, without consensus, without delay. My clarity does not require agreement. My intuition does not require approval. My truth does not need to be explained, to be honored. I trust myself, not because I have all the answers, but because I am willing to listen when the answer comes. You exhale. And this time, it feels different. Not controlled, not measured, not something you had to think about doing, but natural. Like your body is releasing something it has been holding without even asking you first. The tightness in your chest loosens. The pressure in your thoughts softens. Even the weight you didn't realize you were carrying begins to lift without effort, because the truth was never hidden from you. It was never out of reach. It was never something you had to chase or figure out or earn. It was just quiet, softened by noise, covered by distractions, second-guessed by fear. But it never left, and neither did you. Another streak of light moves across the sky, slower this time, gentler, not something you have to catch, just something you get to witness, like confirmation, but not the kind you used to search for, not loud, not overwhelming, not performative, just present, like a quiet nod from something greater than you, and yet deeply connected to you. You don't chase it. You don't reach for it. You don't try to turn it into a sign or a meaning or a message you have to decode. You just accept it. Your feet begin to move again, not uncertain, not hesitant, not rushing to make up for lost time, just aligned. Each step feels clearer, not because you suddenly know everything, but because you've stopped pretending that you don't know anything. And that changes everything. The space around you feels different now, not because it changed, but because you did, because you're no longer walking through it. Disconnected from yourself, you're present, aware, listening, and as the stars continue their silent language above you, steady, consistent, unwavering, you understand something now that you didn't allow yourself to fully accept before. The signs were never the question. Trust was. Trust in what you felt before it made sense. Trust in what you noticed before it became obvious. Trust in yourself before anyone else agreed with you. And tonight, you chose it. Not perfectly, not all at once, but enough. Enough to hear yourself again. Enough to honor what rose within you without pushing it away. enough to move forward without abandoning yourself in the process. The sky stretches endlessly above you, unchanged, constant, watching, reflecting, just as it always has. And now, so do you. The stars don't guide you by changing your path. They guide you by reminding you that you already know the way. The message was never outside of you. It was always waiting for you to listen. Stay with that and trust what rises next.